I lost everything. I lost my house. I lost my job.
What to do? I continued using and using. My life became unmanageable.
Losing my son, and I didn't even know where to start looking.
I had to ask for help. I needed help. I was screaming for help. So here I am.
The mission at House of Hope is really to build futures and unify families and to really stop that generational substance abuse. House of Hope has a really unique environment that the women are allowed to bring their children into treatment. And while the women are learning how to express their emotions and feel safe about that, so are their kids. So the family gets treatment together. And that's a unique service a lot of treatment centers don't provide that House of Hope does.
I was part of a family of 4 kids. We grew up very poor, and my dad, he was an alcoholic and a drug addict, and he was also very abusive to my mom, and he beat her up every night for the first 11 years of my life. So that's what I grew up with, that's what I saw every night, that's what I thought was normal.
Farthest I can remember back was the age of 5 with my biological mother. She was an addict herself and mentally unstable. And she had 9 kids, which she eventually gave every single one up for adoption because she just couldn't take care of us.
Because of the experience I had as a child and growing up in a family with violence, drugs, and alcohol addiction, it impacted my life greatly and led to my addiction as an adult.
I was pregnant at the age of 19. I needed to develop some form of income, so I began bartending. And with bartending, I developed the unhealthy habits that led me to my addiction.
My husband and I got arrested and we ended up in court. The judge ordered me into treatment at the House of Hope. If I didn't enter into treatment, I would end up in prison, and even worse than that, I would lose custody of my son.
The circumstances that forced me to have to change, well, I had an 8-year-old son without a mom. I wasn't being a mom to him. I was then pregnant and didn't know what to do. I continued using, and my life became unmanageable. I had to ask for help.
To change women's lives, it takes a lot of work. Initially, a lot of structure. By the time they've come in here, they're sober, but the problem is teaching them how to have a different way of life. Teaching them basic life skills again, to parent their children, getting back to that daily routine to lead healthy lives and be productive citizens out in our communities.
I was really resistant coming in here. When the courts tell you you have to come, I can say I know a lot of the girls I live with, that's their goal when they come into treatment, is to get their kids back and then go right back out there. The great thing about it is that along the way, you learn stuff about yourself, you learn tools, you learn what your triggers are. So somewhere along the way, my goal changed. My goal changed from getting him back and leaving to actually wanting to stay sober and do it for real.
I came into this program mad at the world, and I didn't know how I could change. With the help of the treatment team, I have self-esteem, self-confidence. I finally have friends, and I'm sober. I've been sober in a long time.
I think my main thing that I've learned here and that I am learning is to love myself. I know that if it wasn't for treatment, that I would be dead right now. My son would be gone, he wouldn't even have a mom. And that I'm grateful for the opportunity to come here. And it honestly was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I think people really misunderstand substance abuse addiction, and to really focus on if you can change one woman's life or one child's life, you change not only them, but you change their family, you affect your community, you affect the city, you affect America, you affect the world as a whole, and that we're all connected is such an important concept to understand, and that it matters.
When I graduate and have to face the world, I'm ready. I'm ready to face it head on.
House of Hope has helped me find a sense of self-esteem and self-worth.
I never thought I could feel this way, ever. I didn't know I could be so happy.
Today, I can sit here and honestly say that I am hopeful for myself. I'm scared of what's out there, but I'm hopeful.